Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well. In this video, I wanted to talk about something that many of you probably missed when the downtime was going on before solstice today. Now, I know it was a crazy day, but there was actually some things that you actually might have missed out on, more particularly on an event that might be coming very soon back into Destiny 2 that many of you loved, and it was the event that many have found an exotic that basically broke the game. And before I tell you, please subscribe and like, because it would mean a lot as we're trying to get to 15k, and yeah, make Destiny 2 guides and all that type of thing, and it would be pretty awesome. You know, only like 10%, 5% of you guys do, so how about we get that 90 down, you know? But yeah, so let's get into the nitty gritty. So basically, as of today with Solstice, we got an event seal that was pretty awesome, the Flamekeeper, right? It was pretty awesome, and it's cool now that every season now, every event will have a seal to it. Now, with that, we are also getting a event seal for each event, like a multi-event type seal that you might have seen in your Triumph page, which is pretty cool. So now we'll have one that will be like seeing how you did every event every single year, partaked in it basically. But Destiny Bulletin on Twitter, which covers Destiny 2 content, said this in a tweet post before the game went online. New multi-event seal. Complete all the event challenges in the current event active event card. Guardian Games, Solstice, Festival of Lost, Dawning, and the good Revelry. Yeah, that's right, boys. The Revelry. Now, the Revelry was an event in 2019, and I believe it didn't go on like 4 more years, and it was eventually turned into Guardian Games in the 2020, and then we've been having Guardian Games for the last 3 years, basically. Now, something to keep in mind here is that once this came out, people were like, wait, is it coming back? Is Revelry going to come back? This is big news, because basically we already have a spring event, which is Guardian Games. Now, in my opinion, you could always squeeze this in, because back in the year 1 or year 2, we did have Crimson Days, and that was basically splitting that 5 events. We had, of course, Crimson Days, Revelry, Solstice, Festival of Lost, and the Dawning. So we had 5 events. So already off the spot, you could always squeeze it in around February, March, and January around some kind of event if this was a possible release date for it. More importantly, though, this was not in the game. Like, it didn't come out. If you go to the event card, you only see the Guardian Games Triumph, the Solstice Triumph, Festival of Lost, and the Dawning Triumph. You do not see that 5th Triumph. Now, this might have been kept secret from Bungie, not to show it anything. They either kept it secret, they either made a mistake, or they by accident didn't put it in at the launch date of this event, and they're going to put it in at a later date. It's either one of those 3 possibilities. But already off the spot, seeing that there is a Revelry Triumph, that means that that event would come back in this new form with, of course, a weapon, with, of course, a seal, and a game mode, horde mode type activity. And already I feel like the European Aerial Zone is a great activity when what they did to it, all the changes they did to it. It's amazing now, I feel like. I love it. I wish there was maybe more grind incentive to it, but already I feel like Solstice is really good. I really do like it for, of course, the grind for the high stat armor. But more importantly, of course, we have Festival of Lost, and then we have the Dawning for the rest of the year. But what about 2023, the beginning of 2023? Of course, we'll have Guardian Games in like May or April, but in that beginning time, that is a great time to, of course, put the Revelry back in its place. Now, the Revelry was a cool Infinite Force type horde mode that it went with it, and it was really awesome as it kind of had similar armor, but it was basically had armor and had cool perks, and you could have crazy builds with it. It was infinite grenades type stuff. It was cool armor as well. More importantly, it did bring the Arbalest into Destiny 2, which was also pretty crazy. Now, of course, that weapon is pretty crazy too, because it was a linear fusion rifle in the, of course, primary slot. But it was an event that brought that exotic, and it brought a real cool spring tune to it, as now that's awesome. Now, it does say in the event seal, if you go to the multi-event seal, that it does say during spring events, and then winter events, summer events, and autumn events. If it would just say autumn event, then it would only mean that one event. But it does say 2 events, it says plural for each event. So could we be seeing the possible return of having multi-events again, and maybe it not being like Festival Lost every year, maybe not bringing it Solstice every year, and it's something different every year, maybe. But already off the spot, having this possibility of Revelry coming back, this actually brings joy to my heart, because I really liked Revelry much more than I like Guardian games, because Guardian games I do not really find to be fun. And hopefully they would add this Revelry as either a replacement or as some other event with Guardian games during the spring of next year. Something that many Guardians probably missed, and I think probably a lot of Guardians might be interested in learning if Bungie is in any return to bring back Revelry. We didn't really hear an update on the Revelry event. We only heard that Crimson Days wasn't gonna happen when Season of the Chosen launched, which was gonna launch on the first week of February last year. So there was no update after that on really any other event except Guardian games, The Dawning, Festival Lost, and Solstice. So now with this huge new change to events going forward, hopefully we will see that Revelry will make a return into Destiny 2. Hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you guys did, then please subscribe and like. See you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.